Times the words for prayers don't come. When I'm praying, it just is like a blank screen. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Maybe it's because I'm frustrated. Maybe it's because I'm sad. The reasons shift, but it's like writer's block for prayer. I'm staring at the Microsoft Word document with the cursor blinking and nothing is coming. The intention is there, and I want to pray, but sometimes it seems like something is stopping me. Maybe you feel the same way. Someone just gave you some bad news, or you get called on right before Thanksgiving dinner, or you've been lying in your bed for what seems like hours, or whatever. Situation arises, and you know prayer is an appropriate response as a person of faith, but the words won't come. It's times like these I'm thankful that we don't have to come up with prayers all on our own. We don't have to make up prayers as we go. There is no more value in saying a prayer someone else wrote than one you came up with right there on the spot. Some people place a heavy emphasis on coming up with your own words. It's as if they think prayers mean more when they bubble up deep from within, like someone is being inauthentic or unfaithful if we use prayers that are written out, let alone prayers penned by someone else. Spontaneity here is evidence of deep and, I guess, real faith. But I don't think God cares one bit. God knows there will be times when we don't know what to say or we feel like we can't pray. That's why God has given us resources, written and unwritten prayers. Psalms are a treasure trove of prayers. People of faith have been praying for millennia. Jesus gave his disciples the Lord's Prayer when they asked him to teach them how to pray. And guess what? The church thought it was good enough to write down. And even then, we have help when the words won't come. Romans 8:26 says, in the same way the Spirit comes to help our weakness. We don't know what we should pray, but the Spirit himself pleads our case with unexpressed groans. Writer's block in prayer happens. Dry spells and creativity are as common as mosquito bites in summer. The inability to come up with your own prayers is nothing to be ashamed of. It certainly isn't evidence of weaker or inauthentic or milquetoast faith. When you feel this way, go back to one of the golden oldies our ancestors of the faith have been memorizing and praying since before we were glimmers in our great 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 grandparents' eyes. In fact, Psalm 139 is a great place to start. Where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in Sheol, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and settle at the farthest limits of the sea, even there your right hand shall lead me. Your right hand shall hold me fast. There's nowhere, no situation you can go where God is not with you, including when the words to prayer won't come. Thanks be to God that we've been given these resources, these psalms, these prayers of the faithful before, even the Spirit who prays for us when we don't know how. A gift from God. Thanks for joining me for this week's devotion. If you like what you heard, please like and share it with someone whom you think needs to hear this grace of God's gift of prayer resources. You're invited to join us for worship on Sunday morning. We gather at 10:30, both in person in Fulton and here online. But if you're unable to, our benediction is the same as always. God be with you till we meet again.